Good morning, Morningside families. We're excited to have you back for another year at Morningside. And to those of you that are new, welcome. We think you'll really enjoy Morningside. We love being here. I wanted to take just a few minutes with you today to go over some things and introduce myself and tell you a little bit about Morningside and kind of explain a few things that will help your time at Morningside go very smoothly and well. So I'm Ann Reese. I'm the principal here at Morningside. This is my 4th year as the principal at Morningside, and I have loved it. It's a wonderful school, so we are glad you're here with us. You'll notice at the bottom of this screen and throughout our presentation today, I have put a QR code or a link to our school's website. I'm going to refer back to that website often. You will hear me talk a lot about it. We're constantly updating it. It is the best place for the most current information about Morningside and our different policies and things like that. So we hope you'll take advantage and use that website. So again, here's the website, schools.graniteschools.org/Morningside. And then there's a QR code down there in the bottom that could help take you there directly. As always, we're looking for a few members to join our team. So if you or anyone you know might be interested, please send them our way. We are looking, a couple of these are pretty critical positions that we need. So we are looking for people to come and help on our playground. It would be just for about an hour and a half a day. We are willing to take people that are willing to come 1 day a week, all the way up to 5 days a week. It's just about an hour and a half, and it's just a great time to be outside and be with the kids. If you know anybody in the neighborhood that might be interested, please send them our way, or if you yourselves want more information, please reach out. It's a pretty critical role that we need filled, and we need it filled pretty soon. Additionally, we need some help in our lunchroom cafeteria. So the Bates Kitchen is actually who hires our lunch workers, but they have reached out. We're one of 12 schools in just this part of the valley that are missing some critical lunch workers. This would be about a 3-hour position. It could be a little bit less, but it is actually helping to serve the food. There's no cooking involved. Everything comes to us ready, and we just oftentimes have to warm things up. Otherwise, it's just getting things out and putting things out for students. So we have somebody who's kind of helping out there. They have several schools, and they're coming by Morningside each day to give us some time, but we would love to get this position filled full time. So please reach out if you or someone you know might be interested in our lunchroom cafeteria worker. We're also always looking for reading and math aides. We have got quite a bit of money this year due to some federal funds that have come our way, and we would love to hire people that can come in and work with students under the guidance of our literacy coach. So please, if you want to be part of our Morningside team, don't hesitate to reach out. You can call Lisa at the front office. You can email me, Ann, but we would love to get to have some more team members at Morningside. Something that's just of the utmost importance, so I wanted to put it at the top of our slideshow today, is just a reminder that we take student safety very seriously. So all exterior doors of the building will be locked at all times. Students will enter and exit through certain doors under the guidance of their teachers, but anybody who is not a student at Morningside will need to enter our school through the front doors. So those front doors, if you're new to us, and we're a little hard to find, the front doors are located on the west side of the school, and you can enter the west side of the school from Nile Way. So go ahead, park where you can find a spot. We know we're also a little short on parking. We're built as a walking school that have a lot of people that don't walk to school. So our parking can be a little bit tricky, but find parking, come in through the west side doors. And when you enter in the vestibule, we have a red box. Sometimes the students get confused when I say red box and think they can rent videos. No videos out of this box. You'll notice the software has been updated a little bit since I took these pictures, but the function is going to be the same. So let me walk you through it. When you come to Morningside, you'll need to bring your state-issued ID with you. When you get here, you'll just put it inside the machine, and you will click that you're first going to check in, that you're a visitor, and that you have a photo ID. It will then show you how to put your photo ID in. It will then populate with your face and name and birthday. And if that's you press yes, the information is correct. It will then ask you to just read a short disclaimer. You are welcome to read it. Pretty much it just says that you're not going to disclose any information that you get while you're in the building, that you're going to keep students safe at Morningside. You can click I accept. Reason for visit. It is not critical that you scroll down and find the exact reason for visit. Go ahead and click what is most convenient. We know if you're a visitor in the building, that's one of just probably a few reasons. And it will then spit you out a visitor ID badge sticker. We ask that you put the sticker on your clothing and then come into the office where Miss Lisa or Miss Sandy will buzz you through to access the hallways. Anybody who's going to be in our building that is not an employee or a student will need to have one of these stickers and go through this process to access the building. Now, if you're worried about, I don't want to put my ID in and what if it gets lost, I can tell you we have had Many IDs, if they've been crinkled or been chewed by a dog, they get kind of stuck. And it's really a matter of just opening the front and they're right there. We've never lost an ID in it. So please don't worry about it. Just come prepared so that we don't have to send you back to your car to get your ID. And that way we'll make sure that we know everybody that's in the building and we can keep our students safe. Additionally, if you come to the side doors and knock, oftentimes we'll have people that will park by the south end or the north end and want to be let in those doors, and they'll knock and try and wave to somebody to let them in. We have instructed our students and our faculty to not let anybody in, but just redirect them to the west side doors. We will not prop doors open. You won't have any way to access the building other than the west side. So thank you for helping us manage student safety. A couple of faculty updates. We did have some turnover this year. Some teachers, specialists were reassigned. We had the opportunity to hire some new friends. So a couple of introductions. So we have Mrs. Oblad and Mrs. Ochoa are new in kindergarten. Mrs. Oblad will be teaching AM kindergarten, and Mrs. Ochoa will be teaching full day kindergarten along with Miss Nelson. Mrs. Ward is here in second grade. She'll be teaching the English side of dual immersion. She replaces Mrs. Rail, who has moved to Alabama with her husband. Madame Dussac is our fourth grade French teacher. She replaces Madame Kimball Davis, and she has just come to us from France. Her and her husband and daughter just arrived here this summer, and we are excited to have her here. Mrs. Bangon is our new fifth grade teacher. She replaces Mr. Lovett and Mrs. Ross. We had both teachers last year. Mrs. Bangon is here as our fifth grade teacher this year. We're excited to have her as well. Madame Kim, or Miss Kim, is our new art teacher. She will be teaching art in French and in English, so which we're excited about. It'll keep us a little more aligned with the state assurances, so we're excited about that. Miss Stephanie is our new psychologist. We will miss Mrs. Megan. She was wonderful. We're excited to have Miss Stephanie on our team. We have hired a new part-time librarian. Miss Grace, who was there prior, has gone back to school to be an elementary school teacher. We're excited for her and hope to see her in our schools one day. And Miss McIntyre will be joining Mrs. Borkink in the library. And then we'd have a new technology coach. Mr. Sparks was reassigned to another school, and so we're excited to welcome Mrs. Fordham. She previously was a teacher at Woodstock Elementary. So we have some exciting new faces around Morningside. Please don't be shy. Introduce yourself. They'd love to get to know you. I do have some news about school lunch. So the federal grant that Utah was using to make school lunch free for all children has ended, and it was not renewed. So school lunch is back to being $1.50 for students. If a student gets a school lunch, then a drink comes with it as part of the $1.50. However, if you want to send a lunch with your student, but just have them get a milk, that milk will be 30 cents. So just one more time, school lunch is $1.50. It comes with milk. If they just want a milk, no lunch, then that will just be 30 cents. You're welcome to send a check or money to school to Miss Sandy. She can get it online for your student. We also have PayPams on our website. It's basically a debit account. You can set up an account for your student, put some money, and it will be debited each day when they get a school lunch. So that is, we will have to use that for school lunch this year. We're a little disappointed. Just our school hours back to normal. So the first bell will ring at 9 o'clock, the tardy bell at 9:05. On regular length school days, it will go till 3:45. On Fridays or the last day of school, will end at 1:40. Weirdly, this first week of school, Thursday and Friday are a short day. We're not anticipating that will happen again at any point this year. It was negotiated as a way to kind of help students and teachers kind of ease back into the school year. But we'll be back to typically Monday through Thursday, regular late school day, and Fridays early release days. A couple of COVID updates. We'll keep the increased cleaning that we've been doing over the last couple of years. Just a reminder to please keep sick children home. If there's a chance they're going to be sharing any germs, we'd like those students to be home. Any germs that would cause an illness, I should say. That being said, if your child would prefer to wear a mask, they're welcome to. We've got plenty at the office. As last year, it's the same case. We are not under any legal power to require masks, but we certainly welcome anybody that would feel more comfortable to wear a mask. They're certainly welcome to wear one at Morningside. Just a reminder, teacher contact information is on our website. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to the teacher first. I know the teachers like to be able to troubleshoot any concerns with you. And then if you're not making headway or if you need me to step in and provide some assistance, I'm happy to help. But I just ask that if you'll reach out to the teachers first and give them a chance to resolve any issues, that would be wonderful. And then just a reminder, the calendar on our website will be updated and current. We have a new method of updating the calendar that's very slick and easy. Miss Lisa will just be able to add those events to our cool calendar that's on the website. Our marquees on either end of the building are getting a little bit old. You've probably noticed there's been the same message there for a while. Our letters tend to fall. We're in the process of seeing what it would take to replace that. So for now, the best information you could get is going to come from the calendar on our website. And there's, again, our website. I do have an interesting proficiency-based grading update. We have been given a new way of marking student citizenship that's going to be more in line with the proficiency-based grading you've come to know. So just as a reminder, proficiency-based grading, a 3 is a target for students that would be demonstrating proficiency. A 4 would be demonstrating some real mastery beyond proficiency. A 2 is approaching, and a 1 is below proficient. This is the model we've been using for grading academics now for several years. We'll be going towards this same model for citizenship. I will put out a second video closer to when our first report cards come out that kind of teach you how to read the report card. It's going to be a little bit different, the citizenship part. And so I will give you some more information when we come close to that. I just wanted you to be aware that there is a change coming. We're excited to have a wonderful PTA. Stephanie Musi-Riddell is our PTA president this year, and Laura Jefferson, our president-elect. I know they are always on the lookout for committee members and classroom reps and things like that. Please visit Member Hub. You'll also see them in the school today for back to school morning or back to school afternoon. And then their contact information is also on our website. As you can see, they do so much for us. They are an amazing program. Please support them and consider joining the PTA. You also can look to buy your students' spirit gear, their Morningside shirts, on the PTA website. So please look for that. And that PTA website is through Member Hub, and you will find all the information and links on our website under the PTA tab. We're also excited to have a very robust community council. We'll be looking for 3 new members of community council, or to re-elect 3 members of community council. And that election is actually open now. If you are interested in being a candidate for community council, please reach out to me or Miss Lisa, and we can get you that form that you just need to fill out. It's just giving us a little bit of information, and then we'll be having elections in the coming weeks. We do have 3 openings this year. Please forgive, I'm just noticing now we've got some old dates at the bottom of this. The current dates are actually on our website, but it is currently open, and we'll be electing very soon. So if you're interested in joining, please consider it. We do a lot. We consider a lot. And one of the things we're going to talk about next, which is traffic safety, is something that is a big part of what we do. So if you're interested in joining the community council, please reach out and we'll give you a nomination form. Speaking of traffic pickup and drop off, kind of the never-ending issue at Morningside. We are built as a walk to school, and we just have some members that walk to school. Some of our friends walk to school, but so many that come via other modes of transportation. So if you can walk, we recommend it. If you want to park at the park, Olympus Hills Park, right off 45th South, and walk your child in, that could be a great way to get a little exercise in the morning, parking in the neighborhood and walking in. But we do have some guidelines for how to best manage pickup and drop off. A couple of things. 3rd through 5th are best picked up on the north end of school. The north end of school, and I'll show you a video in just a minute, it has a double pickup loop, which helps expedite things go a little bit faster. Just a reminder to please be mindful of the students that are out there. Last year we had a car, it seemed to be the same car that kept kind of trying to jump the curb. Please be mindful of student safety. As I mentioned earlier, it is our most important thing. And so we just ask for your help in that as well. Please do not pick up and drop off on the west side of the school. It's faculty parking, and it is not a throughway. Every morning I see parents drive in there and then do like a 45-point turn to get out. It's a little bit of a zoo. So please consider, even if your child's late, dropping them off just at the entrance to the school parking lot and letting them walk down the sidewalk to come into school where we can get them marked in. Please only use the sidewalks. Model that behavior for your children so they can see that that's important to you as well. It will also help us reinforce to them that only using the crosswalks should a student cross the street. We do have people manning those crosswalks. We want to make sure students are safe. And then be respectful of neighbors and their property. And please no double parking or U-turns. We were featured from Safe Schools this year on their Instagram account as a school with traffic congestion. So let me show you that. So it's noticing that before school starts, the roads around us are quite calm and peaceful. School starts and there is a lot of congestion and traffic. We know that. We live it every single day. Please help us keep kiddos safe. This is a not great picture of an overview of our pickup and drop off. The right side of the picture is the north end. The left side of the picture is the south end. So if you'll notice that Bluebell Drive, there's a bus loop. That bus loop is for school buses and after school care pickup only. It is not for parent cars. Parent cars need to be along Bluebell if you pick up on this side. It is a continuous flow of traffic until you get to the part where it says pick up here, which is just right in front of the school. Other than that, there shouldn't be any parking along Bluebell. There shouldn't be any parking. We would look for it to be a continuous flow of traffic. When you get to the playground area, your child gets out of the car or gets in the car, and then you keep going. Please do not park here. It absolutely just clogs up traffic. If you need to park, consider going down one of the side streets off Bluebell, or again, you can park in the LDS Church parking lot up in the corner. On the north side of the school, there's Nyla Way, and we have 2 traffic pickups. They're indicated here with red arrows. There's also some signage out in the actual parking lot that we have kind of 2 arrows that make kind of a W pickup and drop off situation. Please just be careful of students. We try and keep, they're out of the street, but please be mindful and go slow. Please do not use the faculty parking lot for drop off. I often tell parents, if I were picking up and doing pickup and drop off for my own children here, what I would probably do is pick a parking spot along Lisa Drive, which is the far east end of our playground, or even in the LDS Church parking lot, and make that our pickup spot so that the student can walk to me and then we can easily leave. It will help keep the car out of all the congestion and help alleviate some of that congestion around our school. And all sidewalks have student council members, safety patrol members, or crossing guards that are there to assist. So your child would be safe making that route. So please consider that. There is a little video we made a few years ago with some students who are now in junior high. So the video is a little bit older, but the principles of the video remain. It is on our website. So please consider taking a minute to watch that if you have any questions about anything that I've said so far about traffic safety. Again, our school website. And I believe that is the end of our time today. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, please reach out. Your child's teachers are excited to meet you. They're excited to get to know your child better, and we're looking forward to a great year at Morningside. So thank you.